When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed.
Hello, everybody. Today we have the extra Pro Bowl game. We're gonna see how it goes. But let's get into it. Let's just get into it. No, you ain't gonna watch that because it's not the NFL. This is the DFL. Alright, let's get this into this. Alright, DFL picking it to the Patriots to start this. They got to the 29-yard line. We'll see Drake May.
Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming and watching the DFL. Well, not that DFL that's playing, but we'll see the running back. They get a gain of 1, but oh yeah, they get to a gain of 1, but it's second and 9. It's second and 9. Drake May is throwing, goes, nearly intercepted. I think that was Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage. 3rd and 9. Drake May throwing, goes complete, and that'll be a Patriots first down at the 41-yard line.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 for the Patriots. At the game in the first down. Drake May throwing, throws, finds his running back, and it's a gain of 2. It's second down. May throwing, goes complete. Gain of 6, I think. It's 3rd down. May throwing again. Oh, it's complete. It's complete. It's first down.
17 yards. That's a New England first down.
First down at the 34-yard line. Goes complete. Gain of 3. Second down and 7.
Was Reed Blankenship making the stop?
Alright, May doing. Complete. I think that's Stephon Diggs. He got released in real life.
Which means his offense setting up for first and goal. First and goal.
Alright, let's see that running back. And that's a Patriots touchdown! 6-0. Touchdown Patriots, 6-0. Look at that. First drive of the game, we see a touchdown. That's that. Field goal unit. I mean, yeah, extra point. Same thing. 7-0. It's good. But it's good so far. 10, 20. Gets to the 28-yard line before he's taken down. We'll see Jalen Hurts.
They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was
excuse me.
2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
In this Pro Bowl
I can only
game.
imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason.
Hurts going.
This is one of those moments you just go
I can't see who that is.
as a kid, you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
2nd and 4. Throws complete. Can't see who that is. Camera people suck a little bit. I think that's Justin Jefferson. Yep. It's first down.
It feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights.
Saquon up the middle.
Matriculating that ball down.
Gain of 3. 2nd down.
Play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hurts keeps. And that's a loss. 3rd down and 9. Let's see what happens now. It's 3rd down for the DFL. What do they do here? Motion in Barkley. Hurts throwing. Throws complete. He found Dallas Goddard and DFL in punt formation, and they do indeed punch. And that will be a touch. That will be a touchback at the 20.
And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
First down at the 20 for the Patriots.
10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script.
They're running back.
Just the way they want to.
Gain of 4, 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointment.
Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Patriots did pretty good. They got into the extra Pro Bowl game, so they pretty good. May throwing throws complete. 3rd down and 1. Looks like they might do a QB sneak or a toss play. They do a toss play, but it doesn't work. And that is a loss of 6. 4th down and 7.
Lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to
It looks pretty good.
Right.
Patriots in punt formation.
To knock that thing backwards.
They do punt.
Pulled in at the 20.
Oh!
And a nice return out of him.
He definitely could have got more. But we'll see the DFL offense again. They also got to this point, but
don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just
Hurts throwing. Throws complete. That's Dallas Goddard. He gets past the 50 to the 42-yard line. That's the first down. We got this passing yards. Motion Kittle, I think. Hurts keeps. Slides after getting a gain of 3. That's 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for the DFL. Hurts going again. Complete to Jefferson, I think. It's first down at 29 yards. Hurts throwing. Goes. Complete to Barkley. And it's first down. A little more. He gets to the 14-yard line before he's second down. This is scoring position. Hurts throwing. Goes. Complete to Barkley again. But it doesn't work this time. It's a loss of 6 in the second and 16. Okay, so we see this Patriots defense stepping up. I don't know why the DFL decided to do the same play, but Hurts throwing. Complete to Barkley. Same play, I think. Third down and 1. That was a gain of 15, I think. This is either going to be a toss play or a QB sneak. It's a QB sneak. It's a tush push. It works. It's first and goal at the 4-yard line.
He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Let's see what happens on first and goal. Saquon to the outside. Doesn't work. That's a gain. That's a loss of 1, I think. Second and goal though.
No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Let's see.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today.
Second and goal.
Hurts
throwing. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Saquon Barkley there. I'm pretty sure. I think I saw 26. Hurts throwing again. Looks like he tries to one, but he is sacked. That's something like I don't know his first name.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like.
Fourth and goal at the 11-yard line, and we'll see the field goal unit on for the DFL.
No escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
And the kick is good. So now it's 7-3. 4-point split in these two teams. I think that's Dallas Goddard. I don't know why they have 10, 20. Gets to the 25. I don't think Dallas to 25. I think we need to get new referees, but hey, whatever. Look at these total yards. Patriots have more total yards, but DFL has more passing yards. May is throwing. He throws, complete. I don't know who that is. That's Stephon Diggs, I think. Yep. That's he gets to the 45-yard line. Can't get to the 50.
Patriots will have a first down.
They're winning back. First down at the 45-yard line. That time they got past the 50.
10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Yard gain. May throwing. Throws complete. Gain of 2, second down.
Cooper to Gene with the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second.
It's a small game, but
May now from the gun.
May throwing. He is sacked. Loss of 8, I think. Look at this DFL defense stepping up. Man, look at that.
Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
3rd and 16 after the sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
May throwing. Number 10. Those were deep downfield. Not the way. That was Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage. He was looking for Stephon Diggs. Punt formation. And the Patriots do punt. Goes out of bounds. And the DFL gets it at the 25-yard line.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Bronk, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down
Saquon.
this game of the year.
Listen, nobody said
Gain
winning
of 4.
championships was easy.
Second down.
This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this.
So, I think both teams are doing really good right now.
The most resilient players too.
Hey, who wins this though? Saquon. I think we're just gonna see that play a bunch of times.
First down from the 41.
Both teams are keeping this game close though. Motioning Jefferson. Well, it's complete to Dallas Goedert. Second and 2 for the DFL. Let's see. Hurts throwing. Goes incomplete to hit the ground. 3rd and 2. What do they have now? Hurts throwing again. Bombs going deep downfield. Who is that? Oh, it's incomplete. Nowhere near him. He was looking for Justin Jefferson. Horrible throw by Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, but that was true. He was open. Hurts throwing again on 4th and 2. He throws one deep downfield. Incomplete. That's a turnover on downs at the 48-yard line for the Patriots. He was looking for Justin Jefferson again. Whose fault was that? Who was it? Jalen Hurts' fault or Justin Jefferson's fault? It looks like Justin Jefferson's fault a little bit, because he usually catches stuff like that. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line for the Patriots. Made throwing, throws. It's complete.
They make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They get the first down.
Starts at the 38.
Why did the DFL even go for that?
Run for the first time.
Let's see the Patriots running back.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down.
That's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for the Patriots.
You were taken in the NFL.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet.
They give it to Stephon Diggs. But the DFL defense is way too good, so it doesn't work. 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. May throwing again. Goes, completes. That's the first down at the 16-yard line.
16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
So, Patriots do okay. And then when it's time, it's almost, if they mess up and they have to go off the field, they lock in. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line for the Patriots. May throwing. Throws complete. Ooh. That could have been a touchdown right there too. 2nd and inches. Up the middle, the running back, they get the first down. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Only Drake May in the backfield. He's throwing. He's sacked.
It's going to get home. He's dropped. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand.
That's the 2nd sack the DFL has.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing
But
to say
the
about that.
Patriots offensive
Well,
line
you got everything good to say.
might
That's
need to lock in a
exactly what
little
you want
bit.
to do. You want to get them behind the sticks.
May
You want to get them
throwing.
backwards. Now you put a whole lot more.
He's in trouble.
That's another sack. 3rd and goal at the 22-yard line. This Patriots O-line is looking like the O-line in real life.
You're going to gain the trust of the play caller.
Look at this.
Quickly lose it.
Oh,
And when you
look
take
at that.
back-to-back
Look at that.
sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator, and now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Man, this is not good for the Patriots.
Early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and
Everybody's on pace, but the offensive
goal.
line.
Long for him here.
May throwing, goes, complete.
He's in over the middle. They get this down to the 7-yard line.
Good gain. It's a big gain, but it's not enough. 4th and goal at the 7-yard line. Field goal unit on for the Patriots. And now it's good. 10-3. Patriots are winning this game so far. Kicking it away to the DFL. I meant to say Patriots, but ooh, AJ Brown doing some spin moves. I love that. Jalen Hurts again. Let's hope we don't see another Justin Jefferson deep ball. Unless it's complete. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line for the DFL. Saquon up the middle. Good gain. Ooh. Saquon knocked number 21 over. And it's 1st down at the 43-yard line.
Good for a 1st down. Throwing here,
Hurts throwing. He is set. That's a loss of 6. 2nd down and 16.
Changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Hurts throwing goes complete.
Completed over the middle.
I don't know who that is.
After a solid gain. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
They only had 1 3rd down conversion, and it's 3rd down and 10. What do they do? Hurts throwing. Throws one deep downfield. Incomplete. Why did he even throw it that deep? All he needed is 10 yards. He was looking for Dallas Goedert. Punt formation for the DFL. All he needed was 10 yards. Touchback. 1st down at the 20 yards.
The Patriots offense all set to go.
Alright, so see Drake May again. Wait.
Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for
I mean, yeah, it's great for the Patriots, but for the DFL, they hate that.
1st down throw for May.
May throwing those complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he gets back to the line, but
look at this DFL defense.
Concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down.
Loss of 1 2nd and 11.
Not many passes end in a loss.
May throwing. It's Stephon Diggs again.
That will not be enough for a 1st down.
3rd down and 4. May throwing goes complete.
In traffic. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards.
After an 18-yard gain, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want.
Alright, they gave it to Douglas, but Zach Bond is right there.
I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage, and that time, the defense
Alright,
got the job
2nd and 13, May throwing. And he's set! 3rd down and 22.
That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick your
this offensive line is hideous.
All of these sacks in this 1st quarter have led to
But you know the DFL's defense is loving this.
Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
3rd down and 22. May throwing. But can't get both feet in bounds. It's 4th and 22.
We see this all the time. The #1
punt formation on for the Patriots.
try to force that 4th
Wait,
down.
punt formation.
It's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up
they
front
do
cut loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
It's touchback at 20 again. 1st and 10 for the DFL offense, but that doesn't really matter because they still don't do nothing with it. Unless they can do something this time. 1st and 10 at 20-yard line. See Saquon getting a 5 2nd down.
so find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2nd and 5. Hurts throwing. Throws. Complete. That's A.J. Brown. Gets to the 50-yard line before he gets out of bounds. He's hit. Well, he was hit out of bounds. Hurts throwing. Throws complete. That is Justin Jefferson. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line for the DFL.
From 37.
Hurts throwing. Throws complete to Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
He gets to the 23-yard line. It's 1st down and 10.
First down now.
First and 10 at the 23. Saquon to the outside. Getting the 5. 2nd down. And that's how this first quarter ends. 10-3 in this extra Pro Bowl game.
It's a 10-3 ball game. More from Santa Clara coming up.
So, what do you expect from the Patriots and what do you expect from the DFL? Me, I expect a lot of deep balls from the DFL. Oh, wow. And I expect a little more from the Patriots. Offensive line. Saquon up the middle. Gain of 4, 3rd down. Toss play or tush push. Oh no, it's the fullback up the middle. Christian McCaffrey. Oh. Christian McCaffrey, y'all know why he did that to Christian Gonzalez. I don't know what's up with Christian's defense. That's a gain of 2, 2nd down.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hurts throwing. Throws complete. That's Justin Jefferson. Fullback, toss play, tush push. And it's a tush push. And he gets to the 1-yard line. It's a 1st and goal. Let's see. Throws complete. Touchdown DFL! Dallas Goedert.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment.
I know this offense is like finally after all this time.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature.
Extra point.
Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO
extra point. It's good. 10-10. Well, tied up.
Splits the uprights. And these guys tie things 10-10.
I expected more from both teams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
DFL kicking it away to the Patriots. 10-20. Gets to the 29. Can't get to the 30. We'll see Drake May in this Patriots offense again.
And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Yeah, running back.
Here with Stevenson.
That's a loss of 5.
Play this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making it.
2nd and 15 for the Patriots.
It doesn't even matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing him.
Like after a gain of 10, it's 3rd down and 5. May throwing. May throws complete.
Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Like at that, this replay, see that?
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going.
Caught it.
Right off the snap.
Almost at 50, not quite yet. May throwing. May throws. It's complete. Okay.
Before being stopped. For 20 yards on that play. That's a New England first down.
So, it's first down at 10. It's first down and 10 at the 33. May throwing. Complete. Stephon Diggs.
And he's short of the first after
Gain of 4. And my phone keeps rolling. Stop. May blowing, those complete. It's somebody. It's number 9. I don't know.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down and 10 at the 13-yard line. Motioning Diggs, May throwing. Goes complete. No, it's not complete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs right there. But this DFL's defense is good. Really good. Second and 10. Drake May throwing again. He's set. That's a loss of 7. And it's 3rd and 17.
Number 6 on 3rd down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night training. Can I get a sack?
3rd and 17 at the 20-yard line. May throwing. He is sacked. I think that's Jordan Davis. I think. 4th and 22 at the 26-yard line. And Patriots have their field goal unit on the field. And the kick is good. 13-10 Patriots.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want
So,
to get into
they was hoping for a touchdown, but they'll take a field goal.
2 for 2 as a kicker.
Alright. 10, 20. It's the 35. I think that was the 35. It looked more like the 34. Anyways, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Saquon at the middle. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hurts throwing. Complete the Dallas Dart.
He's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Now, what do we have here? Saquon up the middle.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
Gets to the 50 before he's taken down. Kind of what this is what we expected from the DFL all game. Hurts throwing. Goes complete. Let's see who that is. Second down and 1 at the 41-yard line. Hurts throwing again. Tries to 1. He does 1. He gets to the 17-yard line. That is a DFL first down. Look at Jalen Hurts. Kind of looked like it was going to be a sack or no gain. But he broke that tackle and took off.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just
first down and 10 at the 17-yard line after the big play. Saquon up the middle. Gain of 5, 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and
I don't know who laid Kevin Patullo in the Pro Bowl, but hey, motioning somebody. Hurts throwing. Hurts throws, completes to Devontae Smith. Touchdown! DFL! This is what we was expecting from them all game. Kind of looked like he was going to scramble. He threw it to Devontae Smith. And then he got the touchdown. That was a nice broken tackle, though. Extra point is good. 17-13 DFL. I'll be back. I'm hungry and I'll be back. I'll be watching it though. I'll watch it though. Yeah, I'll watch it too.
Turn things over to the defense. Antonio Gibson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Going play action, May. Big yards on the right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He'll get this in Henry. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. All set now. 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down.
On play action, here's May. Complete to Diggs out left. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. May looking to throw. Setting up a screen here for Gibson. Space to the left. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots, first down. First down and 10 yards.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England.
Look at that Patriots touchdown.
Take a second-quarter lead.
Hunter Henry, I think that's his name.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have work.
Look at Drake May blow the ball through it, and he just got it. I don't know what Blankenship was doing, but that's the Patriots touchdown. Extra point. Extra point is good. 20-17 Patriots.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Roberts Spillane on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. Shoots away from one. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That wasn't a touchdown.
Lining up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the
Let's see
line.
what they do. Saquon up the middle. Touchdown, DFL. Now we getting some points. That was Saquon Barkley up the middle. But that is the time where you want Saquon.
You set him up with fade one way and then you hit him with the knockout
Right.
the other.
DFL took the lead again. Extra point is good. 24-20 DFL. And this cameraman is awesome.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
May now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gibson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The visitors and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Play action. Hurts has it. He's running with it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. Result is a first down.
Back to throw. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he gets this one down inside the 30. It's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He keeps it and takes off. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he is in. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's a touchdown.
Here's Aubrey.
I think that was Devontae Smith on that. And extra point is good. 31-20 DFL. Wow.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New England offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. To the air on first down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Going again. It's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's May again. We'll find Stevenson at the backfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Stevenson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
to the air yet again, May. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Another drive coming up for this offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hurts now from the gun. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So the ball on the midfield midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And that is a touchdown! These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Extra point is good. 38-20.
And these guys push their lead to 18.
This is not close.
Following the touchdown, they'll
kick it back. It is a little bit.
Opposition has in store. On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's May. On him quick, and they bring it down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just think of the pantheon he has joined. Only a select few have notched 3 sacks in a single Super Bowl cape. Headlined, of course, by the incomparable Reggie White. This is a player you just feel like who knew what was on the line tonight. And he is maximizing this opportunity.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled by Keon White there. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory.
Don't listen to them, man. The Super Bowl is the extra
Let's go back out to the
Bowl.
commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Brown with a return here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42. Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Offense to the line, second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, it's Gibbs. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Result is a first down.
Working inside the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
4-yard gain brings up second.
It's a sneak, Hurts. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
All right, I'm back forever now. Well,
Gotta keep this one and go.
and it's a QB sneak, and that is a touchdown.
These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, Jalen Hurts.
All right, Brock, wondering your thought here.
44 to
me, it felt like they
20.
already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, 45 to 20 now. Oh my gosh. What happened to 10 to 10? What happened to that?
Pushing it across the line.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll
DFL
kick it off
getting
and
it
turn things over
away.
to defense.
To the New England
On return,
Patriots.
here's Gibson.
20.
Coverage team
Gets to the
down
26-yard line. I look like it was 25, but
Return to the field.
I ain't gonna
This has
be
become must-score territory. Now,
beating it
every
into
time
these
now, they trail by a
referees.
full 4 possessions in this second half.
We'll see Drake May.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
May throwing goes complete.
Completed by May. And he'll work this
Gain
one
of
to the
2,
28.
second down.
Zach Baugh
And
with the
8.
tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Toss play.
Stevenson.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blankenship by the tackle. Blankenship does get to him. But that
New setting down.
damage is damage, okay? He gets the 46-yard line. It's first and 10. May throws complete.
By his back, Gibson.
That's a loss of 2.
Be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play
Second.
loses yards.
And 12.
Specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he.
Okay, so
Anything out of that one, Kate. That defense-
DFL really probably needed that
Second
after
down.
letting that big play happen.
Throwing from the
May
gun.
throwing. Throws. No, it's incomplete.
Defensive play, jarring.
Third down.
Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down and 12 at the 48-yard line. May throwing. Throws.
And no luck there.
Ooh.
Falls to the ground.
That was a lot of coverage right there.
Almost, Kate.
And now it's fourth down
They like
and
to
12
have sacks more than incompletions, but
at the
defensive
48-yard
coordinators,
line.
They love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
They'll bring out the
Patriots
punter
in
here.
punt
And
formation.
this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight.
They doing the punt.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out
And
to the 11.
they start at the 11, their own 11.
And unsurprisingly, Brock,
DFL
great day on the
starts
scoreboard so
this-
far for them. Has them with the advantage
They
as
start
we
this
move through
drive at
third
their
quarter.
own 11.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Well, you see Jahmyr Gibbs turning it on. He goes out of bounds. First down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs. Man. Gibbs up the middle. Gain of something. I really didn't pay attention. It's first down and 10. So we got Jahmyr Gibbs locking in. Wait, let's see. Hurts keeps. He gets past the 50, gets to the 28-yard line. And DFL looking good. 1st and 10 at the 28. Hurts going. Hurts goes, complete to Dallas Goedert. And that is a touchdown. What happened to 10 to 10? It was all tied up. Both teams barely scored. Look at that Dallas Goedert touchdown though. Caught it, ran. Oh man. Alright, let's see this extra point. Extra point is good. 52 to 20. Remember when it was 10 to 10? Remember when the Patriots was winning? And that's long gone now. Unless they can do a big comeback. Yeah, it ain't happening.
They'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do.
DFL kicking it away to the Patriots.
On the return, here's
10,
Jones.
20. Can we get to the 20? Can't get to the 24. Can't get to the 25. Gets to the 23. We'll see Drake May. Drake Lee May. Drake May May. Drake the schedule May. He goes complete the Stephon Diggs. Gain of 1, 2nd down. Goes complete to his running back. Even though he didn't really get nowhere. That was a good walking tackle. May throwing blows one deep downfield. Oh! Who was that? That's somebody. I forgot his name. He's winning down the sideline. Touchdown, Patriots! Man, look at that. You have to get excited when that type of stuff happens. Extra point is good. Comeback doesn't really look possible, but it looks better. Scoreboard look better. 52 to 27. 52 to 27 DFL. He gets to the 30-yard line. That's when the DFL will start. And the person we'll be looking at is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2
First down and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down.
Hurts throwing. Hurts wants himself. Hurts just goes down after getting a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. What they do here? Gibbs up the middle. First down at the 44-yard line.
7-yard pickup and it moves the chains. There's a reset. Here we go. On at the 44. 1st and 10.
Hurts.
Here's Hurts.
Throws complete. That's Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets to the 26-yard line before he's taken down.
That one hits for 30.
So, DFL is really moving the ball. If you look like at that, it kind of looked like he was going to Devontae, but Jahmyr Gibbs was right there. So, first down and 10 at the 26. Up the middle of Gibbs. Gain of 1. Second down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hurts throwing. Goes complete. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown DFL. Dallas Goedert again. So, wasn't really expecting that after it was 10-10 and nobody was really scoring, but looking good now.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
All right. Extra point is
Right down the middle.
good.
It's
59-27 DFL.
Put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away.
DFL kicking it away to the Patriots.
Here's
10,
Gibson.
20.
And he's brought down
He gets to the 26.
25-yard line. The Patriots send
We see the Mario Douglas.
No answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
That's who we looking at.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive here with Gibson.
We'll see the running back.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction.
Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
May blowing throws complete.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Cameraman sucks, I'm
Down
sorry.
at 7.
They have 6 third down conversions. Let's see how they do here. And it's 4th down and 4. Quinion Mitchell with the tackle, I think.
All sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you
And they are in punt formation.
you're not tackling as much as they got to.
But will they punt or do a fake?
Play in the open field.
Patriots do indeed punt.
I promise you, some money will follow.
Touchback at the 20. Jameer Gibbs is who we are looking at. Still, I don't know what happened to Saquon. I don't know if he got injured or what, but something happened. Hurts swans himself. He gets the gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive.
Hurts and what was I about to say? Hurts and Gibbs in the backfield. Motioning Dallas Goedert. See Jameer Gibbs again. I thought he was about to be gone. For real. I don't know who tackled him, but they did good. First down. Gibbs up the middle. You don't want a big man up the middle. He ain't gonna fit.
There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there.
Hurts in the backfield.
And he can only manage a few yards at most.
Hurts throwing. Hurts throws. Complete. Who is that? I don't know. I couldn't see the name for somebody. They did really good. Motioning Gibbs out. Hurts throwing. Throws complete. I really don't know who that is. Gibbs up the middle. Alright, this is where you want a big man up the middle now. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. This is where you do it. You don't have to. What do they do? Gibbs. And that's a DFL touchdown. Yeah. Well, this game is about to get this game might get boring really quick.
Try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche.
Yeah.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
The kick
Good on the point after.
is good.
These guys tack on 7 more to their
66
lead.
to 27, I think. Yep. 66 to 27. DFL.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition.
And no, I did not force a win.
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots send to Mario Douglas with the football once again. And they're going to need to play for pride over something.
Mario Douglas is who we are looking at.
Even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
See that running back again. Stiff arm. He stiff arm Kobe Dean. I think that was who that was. May is throwing. Drake won. It's first down at the 40-yard line.
It's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Michael
Gain of
Parsons
1, second down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun handout to
The
Gibson.
middle of the running back.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that
First down at 44-yard line past the 50.
15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle of the running back. Loss of 3. Second down.
That's going to bring up second down.
I'm kind of actually getting bored because, like,
Short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes.
it's kind of obvious who's gonna win.
Well, too bad. No time to dwell on it.
I mean, I'll leave, but overthrown. Third down and 13. I'm gonna stay for this. See if they get another. If they can get a touchdown here. May throwing. Throws complete. Fourth down and 11. Do they go for it? They're in punt formation. I'll let the game keep going, but I'm actually getting bored. So I watch it on like on my PC and stuff. That's how I will watch it. But now, game is a little. It was good at first, but it's a little boring now. Y'all can keep watching.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives them a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith brings in another one. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards results in a first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. A give to Gibbs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Making the call himself. And they take this in for the score.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys continue adding on to that lead.
Visitors 73. Patriots 27.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Spins out of one side, and he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The visitors and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Patriots into the dime. 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Hurts setting up to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Patriots' 38-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Result is a 1st down.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First and 10 from the 32. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here's Hurts. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 12.
Working inside the red zone. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Hurts. They set up the screen. It's Smith. He has the touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
27.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Jones. Looks away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Throwing his Dobbs. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 29. That's good.
They go play action on first down. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air, Dobbs. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. It's an option right that begins this drive. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. We've set it down from 37. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And a first down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys are running them out of the building. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. And if it were all but a select few quarterbacks, we'd be remarking at the type of game this guy's having, right? But now this is Jalen Hurts, so we know that it is always in the realm of possibility that he could have a 3-touchdown game on the ground. He's done it already multiple times in his career. He's never managed to go further and tie that NFL record.
Patriots 30.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Dobbs now. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
From the red zone now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Gibson here from the gun. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The visitors and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they're going to have a 1st down now. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Kittle makes the catch. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They stick with McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
He dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Back to throw, Dobbs. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in their record books right now.
On the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Patriots 1st down.
It's Henderson on the give. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Patriots 1st down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is just incredible. I mean, this is like dreams come true kind of stuff. 5 sacks in 1 Super Bowl. And if I'm in charge of choosing somebody, I'm going to say he's also going to be the Super Bowl MVP.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Now it's Dobbs. Has it downfield, working the left. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
That's another Patriots.
The give now to Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run here. Gibson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Running it again with Gibson. 2nd down run, good for 4. And brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Quick throw left side, complete. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take 7 points off the deficit. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Offense to the line. Here we go. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And the Lombardi Trophy is all theirs. We have a Super Bowl champion. They made it through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games. And now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they play 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So
I thought there was a chance they could come back.
Here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to the best football teams ever assembled.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to the podium now to award a well-earned Lombardi Trophy to this
best coach ever.
Champions of Super Bowl 60.
Well, dang.
For our entire crew here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season.
That was the extra Pro Bowl game, so
In the fall. I'm Kate Scott.
yeah.
However, you're watching.
The extra Pro Bowl game was pretty nice. Anyways, I hope y'all, and wait a second. I'm pretty sure I made a DFL. We place the Eagles and not the Jaguars. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you are a Patriots fan, I'm sorry, you're done. But if y'all watch the DFL, so y'all should be glad they won. But yeah. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. Peace out. Woe to 1,000 videos uploaded. I'm saying it now. I might not be able to do it, but I'm gonna